Story that was sent to me by Robin, the Girl Wonder. I want to thank you for sending this story. It kind of follows up on the story I did just a few days ago on the Caucasoids' low fertility rate among the men, the low sperm count. I tried to open up the BBC link also that you sent me on a similar story to this, but for some reason the page would not show up. It just kept saying page not found. So I don't know what's going on there, but I will use this article. Sperm count drops 50% in the US and other parts of the world. So it goes right back to saying exactly what I touched on a few days ago. And this is good because this is like a really good follow-up article that came out in the Chicago Tribune on this same topic. The quality of sperm from men in North America, Europe, and Australia has declined dramatically over the past 40 years, with a 52.4% drop in sperm concentration, according to a study published Tuesday. The research, the largest and most comprehensive look at the topic involving data from 185 studies and 42,000 men around the world between 1973 and 2011. Okay, so this is really interesting because as you go into this article, because it touches on a lot of the things that I spoke about, but as you go a little further into this article, it lets you know straight up. The analysis found drops only for men in Europe, North America, and Australia. Now listen to this. And not for those in South America, Asia, and Africa. So there are no fertility issues with Black people at all, ladies and gentlemen. Not at all. This is only Caucasoid males, which tells me it's genetic, but they keep claiming that, it's environmental, it's all these other things. I'm not buying it. It's genetic. Now, maybe I would say it was environmental if maybe it was impacting North American white males, but no other white males on the planet. No, it's affecting all of them, no matter where they are in this world. That, ladies and gentlemen, is genetics. I don't give a damn about what they say. Swamp explained that this could mean that there's something specific to certain cultures or regions that affect sperm, but that it's also possible there's just isn't enough data yet to draw confirmed conclusions about the rest of the world. Bullshit. It's genetics. It's their recessive genetics. There have been far fewer sperm studies conducted in non-Western countries. Well, it doesn't need to be none checked. They're not having any issues. So what are you checking for? A study published earlier this year about China's Hunan province found that 56% of the sperm donations met the criteria for health in 2001 versus only 18% in 2015. The most important data points in the new study involve sperm concentration for what are known as unselected men who haven't yet proven they are fertile. These are men in the study who are on the younger side and not yet fathers, or do not have partners who are pregnant. Researchers estimate that these men had an average sperm concentration of 99 million per milliliter in 1973, but that had dropped to an average of 47 million per milliliter in 2011. That is a disturbing number given that, according to the World Health Organization criteria, men with a sperm concentration of less than 40 million are considered to have an impaired chance of conceiving, and those with a sperm concentration of less than 15 million per milliliter are unlikely to be able to have children. These numbers mean surprisingly higher proportion of men are falling into the infertile and subfertile categories, Swamp said. It's genetic. Wow. It's almost like they don't want to come out and say that. They will just dance around the whole thing. It's genetic, damn it. It's genetic. There are numerous theories about what may be happening to sperm. It's genetic. Many scientists said the most sensitive period may be during the first trimester, when the developing fetus reproductive system may be impacted by a mother smoking, stress she experienced, or food she ate, exposure to chemicals that can change hormone levels, known as endocrine disruptors, are among the issues being studied. Over the lifespan, men are exposed to a number of other things that could possibly potentially influence sperm concentration: pesticides, leads, x-rays, stress, and countless other factors. So you're saying the whole white male population has been exposed to things that the other males in this country have not been exposed to. Ain't buying it. It's genetic. The changes in the womb can cause permanent damage, Swamp explained, while the adult exposures are most likely reversible. The issue of sperm isn't just about having babies. It has larger implications for men's health. Poor sperm health has been linked to cardiovascular issues, obesity, cancer, and more generally to higher rates of hospitalization and death. While men's life expectancy is increasing overall thanks to advances in medicine, um, nutrition, and sanitation, it isn't unthinkable that could one day reverse. Having a low sperm count is a signal, Swamp said, that there is something wrong in men's overall health. Now, the BBC article that didn't come up, when it did come up at one point in time, but when I was about to do this video, it wouldn't come up. It specifically pointed out the white men of having this issue. So, shocking that it doesn't come up now, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, this low sperm concentration is impacting white males and no one else. It's genetic. But let's go ahead and play this video. Okay. And it's no wonder why American white couples are now flocking to Eastern Europe for surrogate mothers because they just can't have babies. And this is serious for them. It's very serious. If you can't replace the people that have died off, then you're pretty much doomed. And remember, they only produced 5,000. Their population, the Caucasoid population, only grew by 5,000 people over a 1-year period between 2015 and 2016, ladies and gentlemen. But you have hundreds of thousands of them dying every year, and they're not able to replace the population that died out. That's a huge, huge problem. You are looking at human extinction if you can't replace the numbers that have died. At least match it. They can't even match it. But tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. And if you can donate to my channel, ladies and gentlemen, please do. Peace, family.